everyone, welcome to Cassie Everyday, and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys some tips on how to maintain a home for beginners. Some of you may or may not know, but I have been married to my husband since December of last year, so not that long, but enough time for me to acquire some information on how to maintain a home. And of course, I looked out to the internet, YouTube, I read blogs and books on how to maintain a home for beginners or for newly married women or new wives. And I found, especially on YouTube, that many of the people that I could relate to or that I was finding their videos, they were maintaining a home and they were stay-at-home moms, or they worked from home, or they were a stay-at-home wife, and I am none of the above. I have a full-time job. I do not work from home, so I think that's many of us out here in America. So most of us go out of our home to work or work a 9 to 5, and we still have to come home and maintain the house. So today I'm going to be sharing with you my tips on how to do that, and at the end of each tip I'm going to give you a takeaway, or kind of like the secret sauce to ensure that you are successful at maintaining your home. So of course, if you want to maintain your home properly, you have to actually do the work. So I'm sorry to say, but there is no magical like cleaning person. Well, you can actually pay for one, but there's no magical fairy that's gonna come and clean your house or maintain a home or create these systems. You have to do them on your own, and today I want to help you get started and to encourage you on how to do that. Don't forget to like the video, share it, and subscribe so that you don't miss anything that I post on this channel. And I want to invite you to check out my Instagram page at Cassie Everyday. I post daily inspirational things every day so that you can be encouraged to continue the rest of your week. Thanks for watching. Let's get right into the video.
Tip number 1 is to plan ahead. Now, I use my iPhone calendar because it is so useful for me. I can take it anywhere that I go. I can use it on any device. I can duplicate everything that I write so I don't have to repeat and write everything over and over, because mostly my days are pretty much the same. So all I do is just duplicate my calendar, and I'm sure you can do this on any type of device that you have.
So with tip number 1, you want to try to plan on the same day every week, because technically the day that you decide to plan is the start of your week and you don't want to get thrown off. So try to plan on the same day every week if you can. Also, try to be patient with yourself so that you don't kind of like to be discouraged on planning your day, because I know that's how it was for me in the beginning. I am not a natural planner, so oftentimes I would just get discouraged because it didn't work out, so I would just stop and I would quit. So I would suggest to just be patient with yourself and don't quit, don't give up just because it didn't work out the first time, and be realistic with your schedule and know that sometimes you may write things down at the first few times that you try to plan your week or your day, and it just may not work out, and that's okay. Just go back and replan.
So tip number 2 is create organizational systems that are easy for anyone to follow. And this is a simple setup that I have in my kitchen cabinets that helps us know exactly where to put our dishes after we are done washing them. And that is an example of a very easy organizational system that you can use in your home that will pretty much be easy for anyone to follow.
Number 2 is you want to go ahead and create systems that are fairly easy for anyone to follow. Your husband, your kids, whoever comes into your home, you want to create a system that's not complicated. So I wouldn't recommend doing any charts or something that's like taking forever to plan. If it takes you too long to create the system, then technically it's gonna take you a lot longer to catch on to it, and it is gonna be a lot harder for anyone else to catch on to it. And I know as women, we want to create like these cute, elaborate separate systems, but if you live with someone else, especially another man, or you have a husband, or you have children, you're gonna find out that it's not always gonna work out like that, because they may not understand your way of thinking. And if you don't live with anyone, or you don't have children, think about your guests. Like, think about the people who will come to your house, and when you're creating your system, just ask yourself, will they be able to follow along? So that's the takeaway for tip number 2, is to create systems that are very easy for anyone to follow. Tip number 3 is to take the time to prep as much as you can for the next day or the next few days. So 2 things that I like to prep for sure that I always do is that I like to meal prep. I do meal prep and meal plan, and I like to prep my night before. So I like to prep for the next day. So the takeaway into this is that you want to try to do this on a consistent basis. I find that whenever I don't prep or plan for the next day or the next few weeks, it throws everything off. I'm running around with like a chicken with my head cut off. I'm going to the grocery store like every day just to buy food, and it takes away from like my own personal time, and it just creates such a headache for me. So prepping is very important, and you want to try to do it as often as possible. Is to budget out or plan out your finances. I find that planning out your finances is a very important thing in maintaining a home, because that is how you're going to afford to maintain your home. So planning out your finances and make sure that you're budgeting out for everything that you need is going to be a key ingredient in making sure that your home runs smoothly. So the takeaway in financing or budgeting your home is to know exactly what you have coming in and what you have going out, what you need, etc. So a tool that I used a while back was called Every Dollar, and it's by Dave Ramsey. It's a free application that you can use online, and I use that to start with in the beginning. I'm gonna link the link to that website down below, and you can just create an account, and it's super easy and it's super fast, and it just keeps you rolling monthly on what you have coming in and what you have going out, your expenses, etc. So it's a very good tool. I used it in the beginning. Now I don't use it as much because I kind of already have a hang of it. I started using it before I got married, so I gotta have a hang of budgeting by now, but it's a very good tool to start if you're just starting out. Also, know exactly where you're shopping. Know exactly what you can get for less. Don't be afraid to coupon, because I coupon sometimes, and use your coupons. Don't be afraid to sign up for those store discounts. I'm telling you, don't be shy or ashamed to do those things, because they will help you in the long run.
And last but not least, tip number 5 is to accept help wherever it is that you can get it. Because I know as women, sometimes we want to do everything our way because that's the right way. But so just work out as a team with the people you have in your home.
Guys, so this brings us to the end of this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video and that you have learned lots of tips for yourself and for your home. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss anything that I post. Also, if you want me to elaborate on any of these tips, just leave a comment below and I'll make sure to maybe make another video elaborating in more details on any of the tips that I mentioned today. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.